Makiramdam, listening and feeling. This is the theme of the synodal process in the Archdiocese of San Fernando. The Kapampangan word makiramdam mean two things: to listen and to enter into one's feelings. We heard and felt the voices of our local people, not just the active in the church, but also those who left the practice of the faith, both the old and the young. Through makiramdam, we realize who we are as a local church, what matters most, and what will help the Archdiocese to become more synodal.
As Kapampangan people, we realize that we are a local church, faithful in culture and tradition, with a wealth of volunteers serving in different ministries. We are a church with so many human resources, but with limited structural, absorptive capacity. Some of our youth and professionals clamor to find their place in the church where they can fully maximize their personal charisms. We are a church that primarily defines service to God as serving through the Mass alone, the Eucharist, missing a greater sense of communion and participation, where we should also serve all brothers and sisters, everyone, and not only a few. We are a church that needs to be more open, to embrace all, to involve more, and to make each feel a sense of belongingness in the mission.
Ako po'y Maribel Albay, apulo ko po, anak.
Ako nga pala si Angelica Reyes Manansala, 25 years old. Nilalabas po Aldoldo kahit ating pong pandemic, makasurvive na king Aldoldo ming kapanintunan kahit tusok-tusok mo po yung tindami. Ating kaya pong pikakwanan pampamangan. 4 a.m. po, gigising po ako. Aayusin ko po, maggagawa po ako ng sauce at saka sasangkapin ko po yung mga ingredients ng aking tinitinda tapos lalagay ko po sa cart ng motor.
Minsan po talagang pag matumal po, yung naghahanap po ako ng pesto, minsan sasabihin sa akin ng mga nagtatraffic, alis ka dyan, istorbo ka dyan. Sabi nila pong ganun sa akin. Sabi ko, sir, pangkain lang po ng anak ko yung hinahanap ko po rito. Kaya po ako nagtitinda para sa mga anak ko po. Sabi ko gano'n. Kaya naman po sa magnakaw ako, magtitinda po ako. Minsan pinaalis na po ako, pero bumabalik pa rin po ako. Kahit na po sinasabi nila sa akin na makulit ako, bumabalik pa rin ako. Doon po kasi ako kumikita. Kaya aalis po ako, uwi ako, wala po akong kita, wala po akong mapapakain sa mga anak ko. Kailangan po kasi po ako lang po naghahanap buhay sa amin.
Bilang isang nagtitinda, mahirap din lalo na po nung nag-food cart po, nagsimula po ako sa food cart. Yung parang tinataboy ka na, doon kayo magtinda. Parang ang sakit sa puso kasi naghahanap buhay lang kami para maka sa pang-araw-araw namin. Pero yung ibang tao, di kami iniisip na yung kabuhayan namin doon lang kinukuha. Pero doon kayo magtinda kasi bawal dito. Bawal ba yung magtitinda, may magandang hanap buhay? O kesa sa magnakaw kami na para ipakain namin sa aming pamilya. Pero sabi ko, Lord, i-bless mo ako. Ibigyan mo ako ng pwesto saan mo ako ilalagay na mas maraming tao, na mas maraming blessing para mapaubos ko po yung tinda ko. Sabi ko, pag nagtitinda po ako, kahit wala po akong ginagawa nun, magdarasal po ako. Bibigay naman po ni Lord yung hindi ko na-expect na pwesto, doon po ako ilalagay. Unang pinagdarasal ko yung pamilya ko Kasi sila yung nilalapitan ko pag may problema din ako. Yung mga magulang ko na nag-iingi ako kay Lord ng bigyan pa ng maabang buhay. Yung anak ko na laging ingatan. Yung mga kapatid ko na lagi nilang protektahan, lalo na may COVID. Kami nagtitinda na protektaan lagi ni Lord at i-bless pa lalo.
Iya ko po, ako man po talaga totaling makasimba kasi kaya Kaya tampi pagtindang ko, makayarap yan lagi ka ako yung pisamban. Minsan sasaglit ko, manguros ko ka rin, tsaka manalangin ko para karingan ako. Lagi ko pong pangadi kaya nga pong Ginoo, lagi ko po sasabihin kaya Lord, di na mo ko pong makabambye. Bang anita po, survive ko po kayong pangaldoldo ko po yung anak ko. Uling pong yako mo pong diling manito na kailangan po, manyad ko pong kasikan na nakatawan kaya nga pong Ginoo.
Yung pakiramdam ko po nung bumisita po si Among Dong, sobrang saya ng puso ko kasi hindi ko in-expect sa buhay ko na may mataas na among na pupunta sa bahay namin at may dalang blessing pa po na hindi namin talaga in-expect.
Masaya rin po ako nung dumalaw po si Father Dong. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa kanya dahil nabuksan ko po yung nararamdaman ko sa kanya. Yung feeling ko po sa mga anak ko, nabuksan ko po lahat sa kanya, nadaing ko po lahat sa kanya. Sana po, marami pa po talaga kayong matulungan na katulad namin po naghihirap kasi po kayo po ang magbibigay daan po sa mga katulad namin pong naghihirap sa buhay. Alam ko naman po kayo po ang magiging instrumento po sa mga katulad namin na naghihirap po.
Sana po dakala pa pong asopan yung tao na i-share rin karelang problema at pagkwentuhan da kayo po kaya kami bawat problema kimbye na ikayo po ing maging dalan para asabi min kaya kami bawat problema o sa loobin po.
Looking at the mirror and seeing who we are, the Archdiocese dreams to become a pilgrim church of the poor in all of its senses, to become an inclusive church where no one is left behind, to strengthen more programs and projects for our less fortunate brothers and sisters, the differently abled, the young, and the elderly. Programs that don't only empower, but programs that give meaningful outcomes and sustained hope. To continue basic ecclesial communities, where we make everyone feel a strong sense of belongingness and acceptance, and have them experience how the Church cares, loves, and respect. To have a more efficient and effective parish management system where we involve everyone in creating pastoral plans, programs, and projects. To empower the youth through different formation programs that groom them into better Catholics and leaders. And to continue become a listening church where we hear the voice of God as one and hear the voices of all, not just the voices that already echoed for many years.
Through Makiramdam, the Archdiocese of San Fernando, Pampanga has listened to more voices than ever before. More than 800 listening sessions from various sectors were done. Discussions we can use not just on our parish plans, but also in our 5th Archdiocesan Integrated Pastoral Plan, or AIPP5. And through Makiramdam, we can further strengthen the 3 flagship programs of the Archdiocese: the fostering and nourishment of basic ecclesial communities, the emphasis of the service ministry through our Christ the King devotion, and the deepening of spirituality and charity through the Cruzada de Penitencia y Caridad.
The Cruzada de Penitencia y Caridad, or Crusade of Penance and Charity, is one of the best examples of synodality in our local church. In the early days of the diocese, Bishop Cesar Maria Guerrero noticed that while the province is rich in resources, it was also a breeding ground for socialism and communism. There was a lack of mutual understanding and relationship between social classes. There was much piety, but less charity, according to the good bishop. To remedy this unrest, Bishop Guerrero founded the Crusade of Charity and Goodwill, which then became the Crusade of Penance and Charity, or the Cruzada de Penitencia y Caridad. The image of the Virgen de los Remedios, our principal patroness, together with the Santo Cristo del Perdón, visit all parishes and chapels in the province. One of its main goals is to live out the Christian faith through acts of charity, more commonly known locally as lamak. Lamak means gift, and through the Cruzada, different kinds of gifts are seen, presents that live out the gifts of the Holy Spirit given in different ways. In the truest sense, the true lamak is Christ, Santo Cristo del Perdon, as the gift of Virgen de los Remedios, calling her sons and daughters to live the Christian faith through forgiveness and conversion and act of charity. Ultimately, it is conversion that brings about healing. And indeed, healing took place then, with a restoration of peace and having a deeper sense of justice in the province. That is why we call our Virgen Induning Kapaldanan. We continue to be a pisambang makiramdam, simbahang nakikinig at nakikiramdam sa lahat. We now invite you to sing with us the hymno official of the Virgen de los Remedios.
Damdam ka aking